Hi guys, come eat with me. Eat dinner with me. I'm gonna say a prayer for my food, and I'm gonna say a general prayer so that nobody feels offended or judgmental towards the use of certain words while praying. God, my Heavenly Father, thank you for this food. Thank you for today. Thank you for my life. Thank you for the life of my family and my friends. Continue to bless me and bless my loved ones. And give those who don't have food. Forgive me my sins as I forgive those who sin against us. I ask of this in Jesus' name. Amen. So I have stew and cabbage and mushroom, throwing some carrots I mean, and what other thing did I throw in? Onion, I got tomatoes. Yeah, I'm very hungry right now. Don't worry about this, I'm gonna burn this out. It's alright. So I was saying some things earlier about having to do some manual labor that being a woman I would not originally do for the life of me. Now supposing, let's say, I was given the option of having, like, give or take 5 acres of land, some chickens, some happy goats, somewhere I can get my meat straight up. Guess what? Give or take, we can adjust and make some compromise. This if I get something like that, but then, I'm a woman. I pray somebody slap me with that one day. 5 acres of land. I mean, slap me with 5 acres of land, everything established in it. I'm wishing, but wish to come true. Or something if I pays for a tax, don't put a tax on me. I mean, I'm just talking because I'm happy right now with my food. And but literally speaking, some jobs, women should not be doing them. I'm telling you. But if you end up seeing this video and you're for my job, please don't give me a man's work at my job just because you saw me doing the lawn and you feel like, oh wait, let me try her. I do my woman's work at work as a housekeeper, and that's it. These muscles, they are not muscles for hard labor, and they are just muscles for picking up the broom. That's all they are for. Thank you for this food. Because I had for lunch, I had gari. Most of you might not know gari, except you're an African, or maybe you might have tried it, but it's cassava flakes. I would say cassava flakes, cassava grits, anyhow you can describe it, but the word we call it is gari, and there's no change in the word we use for it back home. Is gari. We all know it as gari. Put some milk in it and 3 cubes of sugar. That's what sustained me throughout this afternoon. I don't like missing my lunch, even if I'm poor or I don't have money. I don't like to let my body suffer, because at the end of the day, it's what I put in the body that the body will give me back, and I don't want to be sick, so I try to put something inside my body that I know is gonna make it work for me. Oh, I'm aching all over. I have acetaminophen by my side and antihistamine, because I touch grass, and just in case, since this is summer too, I take them for allergy sake. I'm just gonna take my acetaminophen on my fingernails. No. And you're gonna take my antihistamine and my acetaminophen, and I'm gone. And just, I'm gonna sleep like a baby, like I am. With everything being expensive nowadays, you can barely afford to get groceries. I have just 2 meats in here. In fact, it's a bone. Okay, so let me tell you something. I like eating as an African, or of African origin, as an African that I am, I like eating my meat to the bone. So do not be disturbed when you see me cracking the bone or sucking the marrow. I find delight in that. I show appreciation for the cow. I show appreciation for the chicken that gave his life for me to have that food, by eating it to the marrow. And I do eat fish too, but I'm not a vegetarian. I eat almost all the type of fish in the world. I said almost. And since things are expensive, if I was to go to the cafeteria at work to buy food, being paid what I'm paid, I won't survive. So I go the old-fashioned way, take my lunch to work. I used to do that when I worked 8 hours, take my lunch. Now, on occasion, when I was running late, or almost running late, let me not use the word running late, because I like to keep the time, to be honest. The world is not perfect, life is not perfect, I know, with time, but I like to keep the time. So I sometimes go to the cafeteria, but I can literally count how many times I've gone to the cafeteria. I'm surprised. It may be different people's taste bud, but sometimes it tastes good to eat someone else's food that day. So sometimes when I go to the cafeteria, I'm like, this food is good. I'm like, this pizza is good. I'm not I was raised eating home cooked food. We go out and eat. My dad takes us to eat. All of us in the family, Once in a while, we go to, I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys are Africans, you will know Mr. B's Sizzlers. We go there and eat once in a while. So, eating out here, I go eat out with my friend. Sometimes every now and then. Don't do it often, but it's something that we do once in a while. And I understand that it was something that most Americans do. Yeah, more or less like a family thing, a ritual family thing. I mean, not a big deal, but I cut my clothes according to my size, and eating out sometimes can be fun. I like some Asian food, some Mediterranean food, some Middle East food. It tastes good. Excuse me. Now, that's my body saying my food is enough, and I agree with it. Hey, I gauged my food, so guess what? There's no more rice here that much other than my plantain. So I'm gonna dig into my plantain and my meat. Oh god, I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. I'm telling you. So while I was I don't know, I can't remember how that was when I started cooking. I can't remember, because you know, being a woman, supposedly it comes natural to you, supposedly. But sorry, I'm a bit sarcastic right now. Every woman in the United States who feel me to understand that sometimes cooking, if the cooking is fun, as long as you have cooking, I don't want to use that word as can be fun, but when you do it for the ones you love, yes, it can be fun, and as part of a ritual, it can be fun. But we live I notice we live in a society that everything has to be done very fast. You have to take care of kids, you have to take care of family. If you have a husband, take care of a husband, take care of kids, go to work, and then you come and cook again. And that's why I remember some song artists sing songs like I Ain't Your Mama, Get to Work, because no woman would, to be honest, I'm not saying that they can't do it. There's super women that do this. There are even doctors that and nurses that cook, and they still go to work and they do everything. But sometimes we get overwhelmed with other stuff, and life gets so busy that you're unable to do all of that. So I will not judge anybody if you say you don't want to cook. I will not judge you. It's your own life, and I notice everybody does what works for them. This works for me financially right now. It does. So maybe when I get some couple of money that is gifted to me, I may retire from hard labor cooking. I'm sorry, mommy. If my mother should see this video, she's just gonna shake her head. Like, But I remember having to say, I don't remember when I started cooking, at what age, I don't remember. So I have a little sister, and I have 3 brothers, so we're 5 in total. And that being a full house, you have to cook to survive. So that being said, it just happened. But God knows, some days I get tired. Some days I'm just gonna say, I can do this. Help me out, I can do this. And then my friend might say, okay, let's go eat out. And I'm like, woohoo. But then after some time, I start to become hungry for my home food, cooked food. And I start to calculate, how much am I spending now for food? But I'm just showing my life. I'm like every other person, normal, like you are. I have to wash my hair because I have grass all over it. I like the dust than grass, rather, sorry. Because I had a hat on my hair. I was doing the lawn today. And I noticed that we don't have a gas leaf blower. Trust me, if I even have a gas leaf blower, I'll be set with my lawn things to start my own lawn business. To joke apart, probably I'll post the video. Just I'll call it playing with the lawn. But I'm cutting the grass, and let me not use the word playing with the lawn because I actually know how to operate the lawn mowing machine. So yeah, and one thing I believe again, I think is that I notice is true, except you don't want to learn something, or except you have some psychological problems, almost everything can be learned. I'm not the first person who has said this, and I know I'm not be the last. So that's why I push myself to go to school. That's why I push myself to do things that are non-conventional sometimes. Not just because I'm trying to win anyone over or show off. No, in the society we live in, I tell you, money is important. So for me, I feel and I know that having to become a nurse or a doctor, or sorry, it's not all my life other than that. Let me give you a story of how I got into housekeeping, EPS, and where I work right now. So when I got my work authorization, when it was given to me, I started looking for a job. I got a job offer at Marriott, and I didn't like the position there and what it was at that point. And I decided to try other places. And then I saw Bonds, where I work right now, and I applied there, and voila, I started working. Actually, it was also because I needed to earn something, because I was telling them that, hey, I needed something that would allow me to go to school while I work. And I was like negotiating with the money, with the price at that point. Being a naive novice just starting work, I didn't know better, to be honest. But in terms of the price, the money I'm being paid right now, that's what I'm saying. But I they told me, do you want the job or you don't want the job? Or and I was like, okay, I saw this, I saw that, I don't feel like this. And besides having to be in the hospital, I would be able to um, understand what fits specifically in the hospital specialty I want to go into, because I always knew I wanted to become a nurse, not just from this country, my birth country. I always knew I was going to go to school in the US just before even coming here. So it has always been part of me. So when I got the housekeeping position, that was in what, October? Yeah, that was in October of last year. I started, and I kind of know my way around there a little bit already. It's a very big hospital, and we have the north and the south. It's very big, and I think there was also a lot of new construction. But back to base, I was searching for a job, and I found, while I was in college sitting my prerequisite, then I found a housekeeping job, and I applied for it, and I got the position. And that's how I ended up in housekeeping. So um housekeeping, it's a job, it's a position. Well, it depends on who you ask and where I come from back home, and people's culture and what they think a job is, or what status means to them in terms of a job. um my boss has been there for over what, more than 18 years now. Obviously that pays the bill for them, and it I'm sure if they had the opportunity that I have right now, they would probably want to do something different. But on the other hand, circumstances in life that we go through influence what we are, what we become in the future. So I still have had challenges trying to, go to school and work at the same time, because I remember during spring I was sick in spring, and I didn't know if I was going to even, not that I don't know if I was going to continue school. I know I was going to continue school, but just, it was so much I was doing at that time at the same time by going to school, and it weighed me down. So I'd withdraw my chemistry class and psychology class at that time, and during spring. And I did let my work know already. I let them know. I was like, hey, I withdraw the class, but I'm gonna continue it in summer. So that's what I did. I pick up myself, continue in summer, and God's willing, I'm still gonna continue till I reach the end, no matter what I see, no matter what hurdle, no matter what obstacles, no matter what roadblock. God's willing, I will get to the end, the finish line. And I already know what I want to become. So if I get to see different options out there put out for me, don't be offended I don't choose that. Of course, everybody wants a chill office life kind of job, but I have been encouraged, if not because of money, I would have gone for medical school instead. I say so because even while back home at my home country, this is home too, sorry, it's the kind of part of me, sorry, but my birth country, let me use the word rather, I have been encouraged to go to medical school. And I was like, oh, go, well, it's gonna be so much years, and everything. Like, you can do this, go, it's just close the eye, just not. And I'm like, the money, I'm like, the money for it. So and I'm the type of person that's scared to take up an offer out there and fail. Like, I'm gonna say offer, I've applied for scholarship that I didn't get nothing, and the rest then that was then, but I am still scared to take up something and not be able to. Let's say I was given, let me break it down. Let's say I was given a scholarship, and then I don't work, don't do nothing, and I'm unable to like pay bills and unable to do some certain things that I would routinely be doing in my life. And I just go into school, go, 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 go. I feel like something's gonna break me down, not to be able to accomplish it. I'm just scared something's gonna break me down, not to be able to accomplish it all the way, because it's not my money. And the demand for me wanting to get excellent of the excellent of the excellent grade, not that I even my own, when we do out of pocket payments, see, I still want to get excellent grade, but the demand is even higher, that I'm so worried and scared that it's kind of I'll not say disabling, but that's just the fear inside of me, that what if I see when I say I'm scared, there's no even phrasing out there, but God send free money one day, they'll not bite me my buttocks. I'll go to medical school. I'll take it upon myself and go. I'll go. But till then, let me graduate from nursing school. Let me become a nurse. And let me see what it is I can do to manage my life, to make my life more comfortable than it is right now. And the life of my family as well. So today, oh, me just getting cold. So I ate with my hands. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys. So now we're just gonna be Jennifer. Do what I have to do and survive. This meat is good. Okay, sorry. In terms of fish, okay, the fish I would eat in a heartbeat. Mackerel, don't complain. Tell me that boom, 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 boom. I like it that way, but let's eat it that way. That was born. Mackerel and its kind. Fish from the ocean, fish from the sea. I'll eat them. What about fish again? Salmon. I wish salmon. That was something that I was kind of, sorry guys, got some little laugh. I'm appreciating my food, okay? Don't judge me. I'm for that bone later. Yeah, I like food, fish from the sea and the ocean. So mackerel, what else is, well, the fish, I don't want to be mention of fish fishes I don't like, but everybody has the food they like and the one they don't like. So those are just two fish I like. Oh, I love blue crab. Blue crab. And the other one, king lobster. I'm gonna call king crab, okay? You know the red one? I'm more familiar with the blue one. But for me, they're all crab. For me, they taste similar. Sorry to say with my tongue, they taste similar because they're from the same water. So, what's it called? Costration? Never, let me not bite my teeth right now. I know what they are. If I sit on my paper, I know what they are. I know the category they will be. But just let me not bite my tongue as I'm eating and let my brain overthink to bring out the what's it called? The name they're classified under. I don't know everything. But thank you for this food. After I had that work, this food tastes so good. It's royal. I like a soft life too, okay? I do. But then, I have to do what I have to do to get that soft life in the future. I'm living it bachelor already, but I'm gonna tell you. So, I don't want to. My taste, I mean, my acetaminophen, my folic acid. Hey, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse yet, but hey, whether they say supplement from the counter, supplement not for the counter, which one is good or not, I'm gonna self-care for myself. I don't want untimely death. I don't want gray hair that's past me. I just had some gray hair when I was younger, but those ones are just, I get genetic gray hair. I'm not a doctor, I'm a matter, but today, but hey, I'm gonna take my folic acid. I'm eating of my multivitamin, even if I know they're in the food. Because having to cook some of them, we overcook them sometimes. Sometimes we undercook them. We don't know which is which. So, sorry guys. I got was coming for that one. That's me, I'm sorry. I'm doing something, I'm doing it. But if I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. And I think that's an amazing type of principle I have that will set me up for the future to succeed. And it doesn't mean I don't compromise. I do compromise, but I compromise where the terms are reasonable. Guys, thank you for being here while I talk through things that you might have never known about me, or things you might have already known about me. I'm just an ordinary person like you. I do every normal thing everybody do. And I'm just gonna let this food go down a little bit before I go to bed, because I don't like to eat and go straight to bed, and it's not a good habit either. So with that, I say bye bye.